Farm. They are going to try and contest their 5-minute runes. They have the shackles. Into Chalice's stomp here. Let's see if they've got the damage to kill either of these two.
They got the body blocks.
is healing up Miracle. We'll continue to back away. Chalice trying to get on top of them. Liquid will be able to get the other bounty rune on the exit. And will keep themselves safe. Bottom lane, Arme getting nuked down low by the Purifying Flames.
Heals are ticking up. He's starting to hit Mike. He just walks into melee range.
He tries to go for a TP, but indeed Mind Control comes in with the call and he's just straight up dead. Now Arme not only dead, but also with TP on cooldown. I mean, that was a top lane.
Weehaus having to expend some of his gold on regen to protect himself from the spam of the Ember as Ember ports down toward bottom.
Let's see if they can kill this off. It's going to be very difficult. He's got Crow by his side, chains onto the two of them. Somnus jumps back in with the Remnant. And trying to focus down Mind Control, Somnus will be able to pick off Kuro on the side, and in fact with the roots kicking in, they should have a good shot at getting this one. Mind Control is getting a lot of spins, tries for the dunk, won't get it out, as LGD take both kills. And a very big one as well, getting...
There is, hopefully he doesn't ever go and focus fire to that Centaur and get that retaliate. Chains latches.
Into the Hex, they've got good control, Shackles as well, but Kuro's there. We'll see if we can save him and offer anything. He does not have that level 6, so there's no potential false promise. That means there's no potential save for Weehaus. Psg Lgd get the pick off onto him. They're even trying to look for more. Got the dagger onto GH, Sonic Wave onto the two of them from FY. GH is forced to high ground, but this is kind of working to his benefits. He's able to then stay alive. As another Sleight of Fist comes in, it is a double for Somnus. He's still playing around this. He's got a Remnant, but the focus fire from Weehaus. The damage is there. Weehaus will come back in, clean up the kill. FY's able to TP out.
GH even just uses the relocate for himself just in case, because he's peeking his face forward.
At the same time, Mind Control. He's
got the Fortune's End too.
He gets the jump in with the call into the root power shot, and that's the combo.
Very nicely done by Kuro as well as MC with that Fortune's End plus Blink.
That's very scary for Trend that's been falling into getting the
I think maybe also just with IO, you're already doing so much damage with the overcharge and stuff, right? Like, maybe. But I think mostly, yeah. As we see the taunt.
He's able to get the jump in. They've caught the Shaman. Shaman's gone. X-Nova's out of there. And again, there's another set of wards.
Clean up.
It's a lot of money. You cannot understate how much money those wards give away.
I think this is they need to be making aggressive plays though, still on LGD. Like Sharp sitting back and getting throwing Sharp wards down is great to be able to get some, but mid.
They get the call onto Arme, and they go with the relocate as well, straight on top of him. Shackle, well, down a little bit, but they have the Stampede, and that's going to be enough to run Arme away from that homing missile. As he'll get himself away from a 5-man gank attempt from Liquid.
Wow, that's really significant.
And there's the return play. Chalice jumps in, perfect angle for the who stop on the two of them, but they haven't quite got enough burst. Somnus will come with a slight change, but extra TP's in from Liquid to make sure that this is not a situation where the Gyro is going to be outnumbered. Weehaus come across as well. Liquid looking to keep the fight hot as they'll turn towards X-Nova. He'll go for the Shackles, offering himself up to allow the rest to get away. Quick blink from Chalice will avoid the Shackle shot.
Chalice double edges a creep to remove the battle hunger off himself there so that he can be able to blink forward.
Oh, that's smart. Might still be in trouble as they could look to dive him underneath the tower. They don't have the cooldown, but they do have the control. Mind Control in with the call, cuts him down with the dunk. There'll be a buyback from X-Nova. Sonic Wave pushes the two of them away. They're going in deep. Liquid. Here Psg Lgd trying their best to punish them for this overextension. They have the Serpent Wards drop down as well as the Jackals onto Mind Control. A cooldown will be thrown in by Miracle, but Miracle's dead. They have enough damage to nuke him down. There's 2 gone on Liquid. That'll be a 3rd as well. Arme picks up the double kill, and the chase isn't finished yet. Somnus jumping in. Eyes onto Kuroki. Blink forward from FY. Kuro cannot keep himself alive as the slight damage is enough from Somnus. Double kill for him as well. Both cores appear in. Calculated play from both halves. Understandable risk taking from Liquid. Doesn't pay off. It's high ground position. Spotting out Mind Control. They'll jump in straight away. TPs will be coming in. He's pretty beefy. They'll drop the Serpent Ward. X-Nova coming in. There's the false promise. Kuro keeping him safe for now. The cooldown's there. Shackle shot will latch X-Nova. But Mind Control indeed with the hold. The 3 of them this time around. It's a straight up a repeat of what we saw down bottom. This time Psg Lgd, they're the ones that get baited in, get heavily punished. Triple kill for Mind Control. It's a mirror match. This happened down bottom just a second ago. This time round,
by GH and earned. So totally changed fight.
Let's see if he does it. He's not going to do it. Just blink him.
Radiant Spare. Fear them away.
Well, they see it. They're coming in. Can they get it? They're going to jump. No, FY goes in, but it's already be picked up.
Nope.
Liquid get the kill, they get the Aegis on Miracle, and FY is in a whole world of trouble. FY is dead, they can even look for Arme as well. The missile going straight for the lone druid. Chalice on the backlines, he was able to get in, and in fact with the damage from Somnus, they picked up both Mind Control and Kuroki. Now with the further chase, Somnus, another set of roots, the fear as well, they've lost the dirt, triple kill for Somnus. They take the Aegis out of the hands of Miracle as well. GH, he's on the high ground, he has a tether, can he relocate, has he timed it? He has, takes them out. The shackles, oh look at that. Whew. That's a juicy one from Xnova, but the save from GH will at least get Miracle out of there. But what a back and forth game. The last play up top, we saw Liquid getting themselves back ahead, but now this play around the pit.
He's gonna save him. He's tapped for TP to the shrine. They're shrining now.
They're gonna chase this though.
They can't.
Yeah, they have to be careful. Respawns are coming up.
FY's trying. Yeah,
Somnus has got to get out. But so, I mean, Somnus coming in with the damage this Ember does. This is the peak time
to work around that, and they. Yeah, he can play around the catch nicely as the smoke is coming in.
I see Liquid on the high ground. There's the jump. Mind Control, he's able to get in immediately, getting that call off. They've caught out Xnova. Can they get anything more? Arme trying to beat back onto Weehaw. There's the false promise of the BKB as Weehaw will be kept safe for now. They're trying to focus fire down the bear. Have the missile upon him. Taking quite a bit of time to kill off this bear. Shackle shot as well. They're committing a lot to try and get rid of the bear.
It's burning.
In again. There's Chalice with the stomp onto Miracle. Miracle's tethered up by GH and will be fine. The bear will be fine. I mean, they're trying to kill it off, but it's a hard bear to kill at this point of the game with the tools that they have. They do not quite have the damage to be able to take that bear out of the fight reliably.
Stampede was forced. Liquid, by control. They do the Fortune's End.
Yeah, let's see if he gets to jump. Ooh, that Hex though, Xnova! Quickly stopping any sort of cool setup that would be there onto Somnus. FY, he's jumping in on this. They've got the Baron on the front lines. The Fear pushing Miracle away. Arme's ready to charge in. Slight change, catches out. The Axe in Mind Control has been rooted in position, but the cooldown will create space as they do back out of the ultimate. The Bear's dead. They kill it off. Plus 300 gold going the way of Kuroki, but the chase continues for Somnus. Jumps in once again towards the Axe. Kuroki able to dispel the root. Chalice tried to jump in, doesn't find the opportunity for a stun. In fact, he's in a lot of trouble as they have the burst with the power shot. Chalice is dead. Liquid will get two.
These fights are so much of just this poking constantly, and if anyone steps over even for a second too far, too long, that's when they're going to get punished. That's why you see them like, the resets back and forth of these teams. So relocate.
If they can do this here, FY. He's got the blink out. Was not able to cast the missile out before he's able to blink away, so no sort of extra way to track him down. We are tries for the power shot. Good attempt. But FY is able to walk back.
Rune, they know right now that Liquid is bottom set up. They're trying to make a jump play here.
See what they get.
Weehaw not here.
We'll find Mind Control. Chalice is on the backlines. He's managed to get himself straight away on top of Kuro, but the Sonic Wave used, that's Kuro gone. There's no Oracle. Mind Control goes for the BKB TP out. He'll make it away, but the Hex is there. Onto Miracle. GH
they couldn't find him.
Relocate save. Gets him back to the fountain. Miracle's fine for now. Do they want to take him back? He has a BKB. Or is this going to be GH saying his goodbyes?
He's got a glimmer up in 3.
He's gone. GH back in. They get both the supports. Psg Lgd, as you say, reading that movement from Liquid. Overall, Arme's lone druid keeping himself ahead. But there's that level 20
there
for GH.
Yep.
The tether grants the scepter bonus top. They get the jump in the Hex, but there's Mind Control. Located with the cool, but he's being used up by FY. The disable's there for now. Now the BKB comes out, but the bashes are coming in. Serpent Wards have been dropped. Sonic Wave from FY pushing them aside on Liquid.
Oh, he got pushed down.
They're still trying to commit here. Mind Control able to get himself away. Running out with a bit of the invis. Jump forward from Somnus, but Somnus, he's been taunted. Shackle! They get the lockdown. He's got to buy back Somnus. He's straight back into the game. But that Shackle shot from Weehaw, taking him out the once. Somnus is ready to go out for a second time. Chalice on the front line. Mind Control trying to jump in, but the fear from the bear sends him back before he gets the call. The Somnus changed route, holding down the 4 of them. And so jump towards the back, but Weehaw, he's already killed off another. That's a dead centaur.
They're low, but not low enough.
They've got to get out of here now, Psg Lgd. They cannot fight on with 2 heroes dead. 2 heroes that do not have buyback dead for around a minute.
Just so he's died a couple times, but they've been doing a great job of keeping him up in the midst of all this chaos.
A bit of a poke here from Somnus. Mind Control. He's looking for the call. In fact, he gets in. So 2 man call. Dirty follow-up setup. They're looking for Xnova. They've got 1. He's been used and draws himself up and does buy him time to fire a remnant and jump back. But there's a buyback from Xnova. On the back of it all, Arme focusing down Kuro, but GH takes him out to safety. Tether and relocate. They'll now move in for more. They get the shackle onto Arme. He'll run out to the side. BKB is being popped by Liquid. Serpent Wards are dropped down, and they are sort of trapped in this. The Sonic Wave pushes through, Chalice jumps in with a Hoostomp, they're on top of Mind Control, they'll get the axe. Now they'll turn their attention towards Weeheart, BKB's already been used, Weeheart in a whole lot of trouble. The slam down with the double edge from Chalice finishes him off. Double kill for the Centaur. Liquid now turning their attention towards Somnus, he's got another slide up, so he will be able to dance around, another change to hold them back. This LGD, they do lose Arme, but they get back in there and they take 2 cores of Liquid in return. Both Mind Control and Weeheart being caught out in that fight around the shrine. Chalice to Jaro, to spell, we'll keep him safe, first time this patch. But as you say, again, like the Rapier, makes all the sense. There's the jump forward, in fact, in he goes, out
just
he
like
goes.
a Storm Spirit.
Playing around with those remnants, with those low cooldowns on the charge. So they will jump in FY.
He's gonna get shredded.
He certainly is. He's gone. 1500 damage crit from Miracle.
Don't think he expected them to kill him that quickly. They got the hex.
Can they burst it though?
Jumping toward the back line.
Chalice, he gets interrupted there by Shackle Shot. We'll get the Stampede off. FY's going to buy back. They're around the runes. Miracle's able to pick it up in the midst of the fight. Here comes the flag hits. They're going to start to hurt. They've got to be careful. Mind Control. He's in. He's caught the control of the 2 of them, but they've used up the Jaro. They're surrounding him. Miracle. He needs protection. He needs it now. He has the BKB. Now starts to pop it, move forward. But Arme's focusing him. It doesn't matter though, because Miracle could turn, beat down the bear in a matter of a few shots with this Rapier damage. GH did have to buy back though. Under the worry that potentially wouldn't get away. Chalice able to TP out in the tree line. FY's being chased.
Got a missile on him. He has a Yule Scepter.
He did buy back for this, as this is going to be a situation too hard for him to play his way out of. The shackle from Weeheart coming in to lock him down before any option to dodge the missile.
But he has Satanic is the problem. So it's like, you want to buy the Flame Veils for the Rapier and for the Daedalus, but he's got Satanic. He's got the heals, he's got the sustain. They look to jump into the back line, throw some harassment. Shackle connects.
He's straight in, Weeheart. He's found the lockdown required onto X-Nova, and X-Nova, he's another one dead. No buyback available on him as well. As Liquid,
he's just tearing through these buildings with no problem.
They're going to try and jump forward, Chalice, try and commit with the stomp. And it's so hard to get near this gyrocopter. Liquid, with this draft and itemization seemingly unfightable. They cannot get in on them. Chalice is dead. Tier 4s are going down. Chalice has got buyback available, but it will just be the 3 of them presenting themselves for the fight. 22k gold lead. There's the buyback. Chalice tries to get the jumping onto Weeheart, but Weehart's already got the shackle shot into the focus fire onto Arme. Arme, he's dead. Miracle's focusing the Ancient, as there is no hope to Psg Lgd holding this one on. Liquid take the game. Game 1 going their way in a game where